to special coverage from the VADA convention at the Omni Homestead. I'm Dan Kerrigan for VADA Live, and joining us right now is Roger Keller, who's the incoming board chair for VADA. Roger, welcome to VADA Live. What's it like to be here and be at the convention?
You know, I've been doing these a long time, and it's just great to connect with everybody, see everybody again, and just have a great convention. It's been awesome this year.
What do you think stands out about VADA and this convention? What do you think makes it so special?
Well, number one, you get to get with your fellow dealer friends and talk about what's going on in their business, and also just seeing our vendors, connecting with them again, and then really just it's just about the people. You know, seeing people we haven't seen for a while. The speakers here have been phenomenal. Everyone from top to bottom, so it's just been a really great convention this year.
So you're incoming board chair this year, and I guess your background very unique in that you've led two automobile associations. Talk to me a little bit about that, and where's your mind going with the year to come?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's obviously it's not about the pay for the board. We do it because you want to spend time to help out in our industry, and I've been in the industry since 1987. And I thoroughly enjoy just making our industry better. Two unique associations. The one in Indiana was great. I got to serve with a lot of awesome people. I would say Don is probably the best at what he does in associations, and I know he's well known throughout the industry, and just really enjoy working with him and then the other board members.
As far as working with the board and working with everybody, where does your mind go and thoughts for the time ahead? What are the next steps? What does board chair really mean for this really impactful association?
I think there's always things that pop up throughout the year that we have to deal with and discuss. And there's a lot of great minds on the board, a lot of people that have been in the business a lot longer than I have. And it's just really good to kind of get a strategy on what we want to do and what's our message as a group. There's a lot of things going on with tariffs right now, and we've overcome a lot in the automobile industry throughout my years, and we always overcome it and come out better for it.
You had mentioned the speakers here at the convention. It's really interesting the time and place because it's dynamic. Change has been brought up early and often throughout this. As far as just managing that from the dealer side, are there any takeaways here from the convention that you'll take to the dealership? But how does that play together? Where's your mind really from the business side?
Yeah, I think it's recalling what everybody was talking about, it's all kind of a general theme of a team. You can't do it, just one person is not going to get it done. It's a team environment. And then I think Katie, who just spoke last, our engagement with women. I know certainly within our group, we'd like to have more women involved in our business. And we're doing some things around that to talk to our women and figure out what they want to do in our business, because we'd love to have them move up through the ranks. And it just makes us stronger as a group.
You had mentioned your experience and time in this business, and of course in multiple states as well with your Indiana experience. Anything you share with dealers that could be a difference maker? What's that word of advice with just all your industry knowledge that could really have an impact on a lot for them?
Yeah, I think just remain humble, be open to serve, never turn down an opportunity to help out the industry. There's a lot of great people that probably don't speak up enough. That should, that have great ideas, and I just say be open to serving.
As far as supporting industry too, why is that such a passion point for you? I know it is very busy, and you talk about just how times, especially now, it's a really point in time and place, but why is it important for folks to get involved with the association? You, of course, are doing a very robust way as board chair and really offer that support. Why do you do it? Why is that so impactful?
Well, I think the business has been so good for me and my family. I've been able to not only take care of my family, but help other people in need. And so any way I can give back my time to this industry, I'm going to do it.
What's that number one thing you think dealers are overlooking right now? What would it be?
I think just making sure that we're taking care of our people, because if we take care of our people, our customers are going to be happy, and we don't give them a reason to go somewhere else.
Is there anything you have had success with in helping either just develop talent, retain it, take care of those folks?
Yeah, we do. With Sheehy, we have a continual education program for all our employees. And so we make sure that we give our people the best, and I think that keeps them there longer for us and, long term.
What is going to be your major takeaway from this convention, if anything?
I think the major takeaway is really just the basics, is treat people the right way, really take care of our employees, and then that'll help take care of the customer. We want to treat everybody the best, treat them fairly, and that usually that works real well for us.
It's a conversation about the industry without, I guess, it wouldn't be one without tech and mentioning that. And a lot of speakers this year definitely harped on that. Where do you think, especially in terms of customer experience as well, where do you think and implement that is essentially kind of using the tech, supplementing? How does that come together for you? What's your approach to that, if anything, when you start thinking about pulling it all together, everything from the marketing side of things to the automation and everything?
Yeah, I think we have our own marketing department, so we really try to focalize on the community and let people know that we're highly involved in the community. I mean, Sheehy's been around over 50 years in the community. We give a lot of time and money to a lot of charities, and we just feel like giving back. And I think that means a lot to our employees as well.
I've noticed that too, especially with Sheehy, and it's almost from that side of things too. Why is it important to really prioritize that community development end of things and be present within the communities you're serving?
Yeah, I think most people know that we're a family-owned company, and Ben Sheehy and his family are very involved in our business. And they love the business. I think that's critically important. You have to love it, what you do, and they love the business. And I think that means a lot to the community.
Well, you've been joined and hearing from Roger Keller, who's the incoming board chair of VADA. You've been watching special coverage of this year's convention. I'm Dan Kerrigan. See you next time.